Hi again, welcome back. I wonder how your Easter garden is going. Does yours look like mine? Is yours all green? Mine has grown really well because I remembered to water mine. I watered mine quite a lot and it really has helped it grow. You know, water is really important. You can survive for maybe 3 weeks without food, but you can only survive for 3 days without water. Water is really important, and because water is so important, I thought it might be nice to make a little well of water for our garden. So if you have tin foil, you can do this. Just fold it up, just curl it, try and make a well shape. Okay, just curl up and right. The water does leak out. I have found it does leak out. You can try and not get it leaking out, but it does tend to leak out. So make a wee well, get it as tight as you possibly can. And you can put a little bit of water into your curved well. So it's going to show us that. And add it as a wee well to your garden. The Bible tells us that actually it recognizes that water is really important. It tells us that Jesus is the living water. Jesus said, if you drink from me, drink from my well, you'll never be thirsty. That's a strange thing to say because we all get thirsty. Like I said, we could only live for 3 days without water. So how could you not be thirsty again? He's talking about something a little bit different. He says, if you're friends with me, inside your heart, your soul won't be thirsty. Because if you think about me and love me, I will bless you and give you joy instead of sadness, which we've talked about before. So yes, our plants needed water to grow, just like mine. So if you had a wee well to remind you that you need to water it, and think about Jesus as the living water. One of the ways to be refreshed by Jesus is to think about the things he did at Easter. So we're going to finish our Easter garden by making it a proper Easter place. Okay, so one of the first things we think about at Easter time, we know that happened at Easter time, is Jesus died on a cross. So if you get your sticks or your lollipop sticks, I broke this one off to make it a wee bit shorter. You get some PVA glue and stick them together. What's this? Where's them? There it is. Put a paintbrush here for this. Put a bit of PVA glue on to glue your lollipop sticks together to make a cross, to remember that Jesus died at Easter time. That's one of the key things that happened at Easter. Jesus died on the cross because he loves me and he loves you and he wants to be in our lives and to be in a relationship with us. So now once you get your cross made, you can add it to your garden like that. Isn't that really cool? Once he died on the cross, we know he was buried in the tomb, and our Luro box is our tomb, and they covered the front of the tomb with a stone. So if you take a large stone and cover it to mark that Jesus was now inside the tomb. But we know that wasn't the end of the story. We know that Jesus rose again on Easter Sunday, and his friends saw him walking about the garden outside the tomb. So I have a Lego minifigure here, which I'm going to put down here as Jesus walking in the garden to help us remember that Jesus rose again afterwards. But maybe you don't want to use a minifigure or something like that. One of the reasons we use eggs at Easter time is because new life comes from eggs. So these are 2 wee foam eggs. You can use any eggs you want. These are 2 wee foam eggs. I covered this one in glitter. Just put PVA glue over it. Put a cocktail stick to hold it so my hands don't get sticky. PVA glue, covered it in glitter. This one here I just used tissue paper. Once again, if you use a cocktail stick, to hold it, it makes your fingers don't get dirty. So you could put your 2 wee Easter eggs in to help you remember that at Easter time we celebrate with eggs, because from eggs you get new life. What is it you can get out of eggs? Yes, it's birds or chicks. So I have 2 wee cuddly chicks that I'm going to put into my garden, which come from the eggs as new life. And you see, the thing is, when you're friends with Jesus, you can have a whole new life. Or will I pick them? Pick them there. You have a whole new life because you can be friends with God. The bad things you do no longer are a burden or a worry to you, because when you say sorry, they go away, and you can be good friends with Jesus, and he can be living water inside your soul to refresh you again and again. So this is my beautiful Easter garden. I'm also going to put a wee Easter bunny in, because I hope I get a chocolate egg. So if I put a wee Easter bunny egg, it might mean that I can get a wee, where will I put him? Put him there. Put him beside my water. It means I might get an Easter egg too. So this is my Easter garden. Remember, we have our stones who should remind us that God is a rock under our feet. We have our grave where Jesus was buried, and the tombs to cover it. This is the cross where Jesus died. We have a pool of water, remind us that being friends with Jesus, we can have our souls refreshed again and again and again, because we don't need to worry about the same things, because we can pray, and he can take the anxieties and worries off us. The bad things that we do go away, because he died and he rose again. And we can have a Jesus here to represent that Jesus came back to life, and we can have a new life in Jesus when we ask him into our hearts to be our friend. So from the eggs, you get your chicks or your new life, and just a bit of Easter bunny. For fun, you could decorate outside your Easter garden. It's up to you what you do with it now, but I kind of think it looks cool. I think it's a really good Easter decoration, and I hope that you enjoy making one too. Maybe Zach could do another close-up of the garden. You can see what it's like. And I hope you have fun making yours too. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely Easter. I hope you get lots of Easter eggs. I hope you remember that they are a sign of the new life and the joy of the new life you can have with Jesus, because he died and rose again. Looking forward to seeing you after Easter. Bye.